Hello, everybody. My name is Maurice Hutchinson. I'm in the Addiction Counseling and Families course here at Aspen University. I would like to talk about my Module 2 video assignment regarding emotional reactions. I found this assignment very informative for many reasons. First, it allowed me to go back in time about an incident that happened to me that it affected me as a child, and I'm going to be talking about the responses from that, what happened that triggered the emotional response, what do I remember from similar responses from my childhood, and what could I tell about my current buttons, if you would. Well, first of all, I would like to talk about growing up with my grandmother as a child. All the way until I was in going to elementary school. She nurtured me. She taught me everything I need to know. She's dead and gone, but I do love her and I do miss her. One of the things she bought me as a gift one time was a piggy bank that was made out of a church. So as a child, I found that neat because in those days, you only had pretty much like regular piggy banks. But this was an actual piggy bank where you could put money in. It was made out of a church. So I got $10, I earned $10, and I put the money in there. And every day as a child, you can't wait to come home and you see the $10 in the church piggy bank, if you would. But what ended up happening was someone stole it. And I felt so bad. I felt so horrible. I felt like nobody could understand me, what was going on. So I just kind of like, well, okay, I know some people was telling me as a child, you'll get over it, you will make more money, but it affected me so much because I was trying to save. And, back in the 80s, as a child, $10 was a lot of money. You can buy candy, whatever you want to do. So as time progressed, moving forward into my adulthood, here recently, I just celebrated a 40th birthday, and I had a lot of people who came for my party. I received $180 in cash. Well, 2 days later, I went to Walmart, and I had the money in my wallet. I didn't go to the ATM, which was a bad mistake on my part. Well, I went to Walmart, and pretty much I bought groceries, and I accidentally left my wallet at Walmart. So I called Walmart to ask them, have y'all found a black wallet? They informed me that they did, and they found it, but all the $180 was gone. Now, I just turned 40. At the age of 10, I lost $10. And I began to feel the same way like I was when I was 10. Because I felt like nobody could understand me. Now it's $180, so I was very hysterical about what was going on. I'm like, what the world? That was a lot of money because my birthday had just passed. So my uncle was encouraging me, telling me, hey, it's going to be all right. He lost $250. So I was like, okay. So to answer the first question, where these responses come from, it came from, I personally believe, from what I experienced as a child. Because I never liked losing money at all, period. And then, what happened from Walmart and all that, that was a very emotional thing because it kind of affected my stomach. My nerves were acting up on me. It was just constantly on my mind. So one of the things I began to do is I began to pray and ask God to give me strength to get through it. Because again, I just turned 40, had a great weekend, had people come out to support. We had a great time, and then this happened. So I was very upset that somebody would steal my money, and they didn't take anything else out the wallet. They just took the money. So moving forward, and then on my birthday, like I said, everybody had a great time, no problem. Now, another emotional response that I had due to another circumstance during that time, one of my friends that I've known since the military, we've gone back 18, 19 years. And she mentioned to me prior to my birthday that she would take me out to the hibachi restaurant for my birthday. I said, well, that'll be great. So me and my uncle, her and her mom, we went to the hibachi restaurant, had a great time. We were laughing at the table. Chef was having a good time with us. But at the end, when they was about to get our tickets, She decided that she was going to only pay her and her mom. So I asked her in a respectful manner. I said, well, am I paying for my own meal? She said, yes. So I felt some kind of way because I'm like, I done drove 45 miles with my uncle, even though I was going to pay for his because that's what I told him I'm going to do. But then I had to turn around and pay mine. And I was raised that if somebody's going to pay or take you somewhere for your birthday, they should pay it. That stirred something in me. I'm like, oh Lord, now I'm already dealing with the money situation that I lost $180. Now I got to deal with a friend who believed that she didn't do nothing wrong, and I'm like, I understand you have medical issues. I understand you have a lot going on, but if you remember exactly where the location was, and you remember the date we were supposed to be there, you should have remembered that you was going to pay for the meal. That's just point blank. Moving forward, what do I remember about the similar responses from my childhood? As I mentioned, the frustration part about losing money, especially when it's been given to you as a gift, and being young at the time, that was a lot of money, and it just made me felt some kind of way about it. Even though I moved on, but then as I got into grade school, junior high school, I had friends that would try to take me for my money or shoes, or because I dressed nice in school. But then my mama had to teach me that you're going to have to stand up to these bullies and let them know if they got a problem with you to talk to me. Did that, no more problem. Finally, what does this tell me about my current buttons? It just let me know there's some areas in my life that I need to work on as a person, and don't let stuff overtake you, even in the small petty stuff, especially when it comes to money, because money is replaceable. Lastly, I've learned that just from personal experience and having a relationship with God, that he's able to bless you with more, just like he did Job in the Bible, that he lost everything and God blessed him with double. So I had to carry on that mentality because it was bothering me so bad, and I had to get to the point where, you know what, God, I can't stress myself over the situation. I forgave the person who stole the $180 out my wallet. I forgave my friend for what she did to me, but I have to go on because I'm just turned 40, the prime of my life, and I want to enjoy my life. So basically, that's what happened with those emotional responses. And what I've learned, that was a pattern that I'm constantly breaking now, because I don't want to repeat this cycle again, because that really took a lot out of me. Again, my name is Maurice Hutchinson. I appreciate y'all looking at my video. Hope that this was very informative to everybody who reads it. Good night to everybody, and God bless.